so easy for us to get out of bed in the morning and go about our day without really thinking about it. And these patients here have to spend an extra hour in the morning to get out of bed and to get showered and get ready.
On our inpatient unit, it seems like there are daily gains that, while they may seem small and insignificant, we celebrate those things.
You see a child come onto the unit and your heart breaks for the family and for the child. You see a child suffering and knowing, I know we can help this kid. I know we can help this kid when they walk through our front door.
Well, Kristen is our youngest. She's our baby, and she's always been our firecracker.
Back in April of 2015, I was hospitalized with an infection called sepsis, and after months in the hospital, I started losing the feeling in my legs and my abdomen, my trunk area.
We had been told by more than one physician that she wouldn't walk again. That's a really tough prognosis to hear.
Through a family friend, we found the Kennedy Krieger Institute, and I rolled in and saw hope written all over the walls. And so I knew that this was the place to be.
I've been treating Kristen at the International Center for Spinal Cord Injury at Kennedy Krieger Institute for about a year now. And I have seen great changes in this past year. She's now able to walk with less assistance, different devices. And she's also just gained more independence, I would say, in her daily life.
We've had a lot of really special moments here at Kennedy Krieger Institute during Kristen's therapy sessions. We realized that that dream that we have for her to walk again, it was believable.
I participated in the Baltimore Running Festival 5K, and I actually walked a 5K when I can't even feel my legs. And just a few months prior, I wasn't given much hope of recovery. And then I ended up crossing the finish line with my physical therapist by my side.
I've never seen her push so much harder. And she crossed that finish line and everybody was crying. It was amazing. She definitely inspired a lot of people that day.
There's a lot of things that I want to accomplish in my life. One being, I want to graduate from college. I want to get married and dance at my wedding. I want to have children, and I'd like to make a difference in the world with accessibility and accepting those with disabilities.
Nick was a very easygoing, super flexible kid, which for a kid with autism was kind of surprising, but that was Nick. Right before he turned 14, he would start hitting his head if he was mad. He would try slamming his head through sliding glass doors, punch his hands through windows. He broke his father's windshield once. The BCBA at Nick's school at the time, she knew how upset I was and we were struggling. She had mentioned, have you ever thought of Kennedy Krieger?
When Nick came to us, he had very high rate self-injurious behavior, so he would repeatedly hit his face, sometimes soft, sometimes very hard, and he could hit his face over 1,000 times in a day.
Our first meeting, they said he's a really complicated kid, just a mystery kid, nobody could figure him out. And they did, they figured him out.
Everything we did with Nick was based on research to help us pinpoint exactly why Nick was having destructive behaviors and how we can help Nick.
I remember the first time I saw when they finally implemented Safe Hands. It took a while to develop a treatment plan for him, and I was blown away. I said, I cannot believe that this board is helping him, is working for him. Like, I can't even believe it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The neurobehavior unit uses an interdisciplinary team approach. That is, our team is comprised of a psychiatrist, social work, education, speech pathology, and the behavior therapy team.
Kennedy Krieger is full of the most compassionate, skilled, innovative people that I have ever encountered, I'm on cloud 9 for a reason. It's not just about right now, it's about tomorrow and the next day. And I know that whatever it is, we can manage.
That's the best part of my job, to see the change in the child and to see the change in the family.
They gave me my son back. They gave me what I thought I lost forever.
Oh my goodness, Katarina is my surprise child, fourth and youngest, 8-year gap. She loves hanging out with her friends, loves family, loves to read. She's just all the way around a fun child. A couple days before her 6th birthday, we traveled down to visit some friends, and the trip ended horrifically. Every parent's nightmare situation.
Katarina suffered a dog attack and was originally at Johns Hopkins and had surgeries performed and multiple evaluations. She came to our Kennedy Krieger Inpatient unit after that for rehabilitation.
We're dealing with a child that had issues from head to toe. Hemorrhaging in the brain, neck issues, the paralysis of the arm, and then of course down on the leg there was bite marks all the way down to the toes and stuff. Bitten down to the bone.
Our approach to Kat's care was interdisciplinary, involving behavioral psychology, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and our medical team.
Pulling together all the doctors, the nurses, the staff to find a solution and then help not only Katarina but the entire family, and still do to this day.
When she was a patient, she just looked at us one day and she said, "I feel wobbly, I need support." And that's what we got here. We all felt wobbly. And we got the support we needed.
Here at Kennedy Krieger, we have a great team and we do amazing things with children with disabilities.
Everyone was communicating on behalf of Katarina and what was going to get her better and get her up and moving again.
Our therapists and our staff work very hard with these families and with these children in order to have the best possible outcomes for them.
Just dealing with doctors and nurses and staff, it was like they became family. I had professionals dress up as fairies just to get her walking again, and it worked. They had to move mountains in order to reach my child. So it was, tending to the physical needs, but also reaching the heart again and keeping our hearts beating for a new day and for a new hope. I'm very grateful.
Thank you for your support of Kennedy Krieger Institute. Your donations are helping all of our patients achieve their goals.
We greatly appreciate all of you for the kindness and the generosity of heart that each and every one of you provide. We just thank you.
Thank you for your support to the Kennedy Krieger Institute. Your dollars are making a difference.
Your donation means to me that I have my son back, that my family is together. Please donate and help other families have the same chance.
Say
Thank you, Kennedy Krieger.
Good job, Nick.
Thank you for the support, and thank you for giving.
Because of you and your donation, I might be able to walk down the aisle with my dad at my wedding, and others may be able to fulfill their dreams. So thank you.